What's up, guys? Welcome back to the RNTV channel. And today, I'm gonna be telling a story about crazy girl tried to convince me she was a ghost whisperer. But before I tell y'all that story, for the purpose of extending this video to 10 minutes or longer, for enhanced monetizational purposes, and to extend the duration of your entertainment, I'm gonna open 4 packages from the fan mail. But before we get into that, I have a raging smokeless tobacco addiction. And it seems that 30% or more of my audience also shares this smokeless meth addiction. So if you happen to be part of the fan base that's addicted to smokeless meth, or you're just a smokeless meth user and you're coming across my video for some damn reason, then please, if you ain't got one then, tag one with me, yo. Oh my god! Mud jug I'm spitting in today, one of my favorite mud jugs, the Cerakote Sniper Gray Splatter mud jug. It's pretty sexy. If you want this damn mud jug, just go over to MUDJUG.com and feel free to use my code RNTV for 20% off. But anyways, just open these damn packages. Goodness, boy, you put a lot of tape on there, didn't you? Yeah. Sup, dude? We got you some hot pics of our toys. We are second shift welders and we watch your videos every day before work. Love your videos. From Alexia and Maddie. Got some welding bitches sending me some shit. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Flaming hot nacho. The bag's taped. What else is in here? Any paraphernalia? Oh, pics of our toys. Hell yeah. Sexy ass 350 right there. Fine ass Cummins. Another pic of the 350. Then a burnout pic of the Cummins. Hell yeah, I like them trucks. Hell man, why is there so much tape on here? Oh, sent me some backer, buddy. Some grizzly wintergreen. Appreciate that. If you didn't know, Kodiak gives you hella leg hair, and I'm kind of lacking on some chest hair, so I'm glad you sent me this grizzly, because grizzly adds chest hair if you didn't know. What, you don't think Kodiak adds leg hair? Look at that shit! Next one. Juke Pods. So it appears JukeBuds.com has sent me some free Juke Buds. They're just off-brand AirPods. Oh, they're black. Cool. They work, I reckon. Thank you. After this one, we got one more. They wrote open and drew a drizzling cock right under it. Hey, RNTV. I hope you like the cock. It got hard for ye. Luke, Cameron, and Steven. And Steven carved the cock. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is a realistic wooden penis. Kind of fruity smelling wood. Thank you. Okay, no note with this one. It's just a 2 collection CD of Nickelback. I haven't even showed y'all, but on a few live streams I did some fan mail unboxings, and I actually opened 2 other packages with no notes in them, and they just had Nickelback CDs. Gosh, that is so funny. Hell yeah, dog. Thanks. But that's all the fan mail. Now, let's get on with the story. So this took place when I was approximately 15, 16 years old. I had just turned 16, actually. And this one girl slid in my DMs one day, and it was some girl I used to get nudes from like 2 years before that. And I was like, hell yeah, you know, get some puss pics, whatever. Started texting her back, and we kept texting back and forth. And then I figured out she didn't live too far away. She lived like less than an hour away or something. Still pretty far though. But anyways, one day I just decided, hey, I'm gonna meet this girl. I was 16. I only had a permit, so I couldn't drive down there. So I had old dad take me down there. Drove all the way to her house, walked in. I mean, they was nice people, I thought, when I first met them. But we hung out that day, watched some movies, whatever. And then just in the middle of the day, I just decided, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? Like, fuck it. She, of course, said yes. I mean, I'm not trying to sound cocky or whatever, but I, in my opinion, thought I was out of her league. She's kind of ugly. But, you know, I was young. I was like, hell yeah, this girl's actually willing to touch my wee-wee. Physical contact on the penis, that's not mine. Whoa! So we hung out that day, and then I spent the night, the first night I ever came over. And then ever since then, I went over there like every single weekend, spent the night the whole weekend. We dated for like 3 months, so it never became super serious, but you know, it was my first like real relationship, so in my 16-year-old brain, I thought it was super serious. Oh, I love you forever, we're gonna get married and have kids, you know, the freshman bullshit. Hardcore lust for this woman. But anyways, we had been dating for a little bit. The first 2 months we did good, but the last month we was together, it was trash. She was always in a pissed off mood, always acting like she's on her period. Head always hurting, always sick or some bullshit, always complaining about life. It was just a bunch of nonsense and I wasn't enjoying it. But you know, we just kept dating, kept forgiving each other. Oh, I'm sorry, baby, never again. Then argue like 20 minutes later. But anyways, like after that month of her just being always in a bad mood and crap, I was just like, what is your deal? What is wrong with you? Why have you been acting like this? Like you've been treating me like shit for no reason. What's your problem? And this girl, she looks at me, she just has a little sigh of like, oh man. And you know, I'm pretending to be the concerned boyfriend so I can get some extra poon. Like, oh, what's wrong, honey? Just tell me. You can talk to me about anything. We sat on the couch and then she begins to tell me, my house is haunted. I'm thinking in my brain like, bro, why is she telling me her house is haunted? And she's trying to blame her actions on that? What the heck? She's crazy. That was my immediate thought. I was like, what the hell? But I gave into it. I kept talking to her about it, just seeing where she was going with this. And then she began to tell me she started seeing this old man walking back and forth in her kitchen. And then one day she tried talking to the old man or something, and the old man talked back to her. And then she said after that, ever since, she's just been seeing more and more ghosts in the house ever since she talked to the one. And I was just thinking, like, bruh, this bitch is actually trying to tell me she's a fucking ghost whisperer. You know that one damn TV show with that one bitch, and apparently she can see ghosts, and she dedicated her life to helping them? Well, this bitch tried telling me that was becoming a reality for her. I mean, she didn't ever mention that show or nothing, but she just basically described the entire show and acted like she could see the ghost like her. I was like, bro, in my head, I was like, bro, what the hell? This bitch is crazy, bro. Insane. But, you know, I was young. I was dumb. I was with this girl a little bit, and I was just like, well, if this girl's telling me she loves me and everything, why the hell would she just randomly tell me this? Maybe she's not full of shit. So, I believed her. Like a freaking idiot. But, you know, deep down, I knew in my head, like, she's full of shit, but just, I pretended to go with it. Like, I was, oh, you know. And then I went home that night, and the next day, she texted me. She just, all the time, bringing up random crap. Oh, this one ghost, blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, stop, man, stop. We went on with a week of that bullshit. I came over that next weekend, and when I got there, dude, she was in her room acting weird. Just acting like super depressed, sluggish. I said, what is wrong? What's wrong with you? What happened? And she looked up at me and she said, it's happening again. She was sitting on her bed. I was standing up. I said, what are you talking about? I knew in my head she was talking about the ghost bullshit, but I didn't want to bring it up because I was hoping to God she wouldn't start blabbering about that nonsense again. But she said again, there's a ghost in the room. I said, right now, there's a ghost in this room. She said, yes, sitting on the bed right beside me. And then I sat down right beside her. And do you know what this girl said? She said that the ghost stood up, stood at her, started crying, and ran away. And she told me something about hearing demons after she was running away and screaming. And I just asking her, like, what the hell is this bullshit? And then she says, I know who it was. I said, well, you do? Well, tell me who it was. She just wouldn't tell me. After like 20 minutes, finally, I was like, tell me who the ghost was. I saw your mom. This bitch told me she saw my dead mother in her room. And she basically said that the ghost that ran away basically ran back into hell when she was hearing the demons. So she tried telling me that she saw my mom in her room crying and running away back to hell. This bitch did... I lost it at that point. I was like, what the hell, dude? You're crazy as fuck, bitch. Fuck you. Said, don't ever talk to me again. Don't ever try texting me again. Don't ever look at me. I was pissed, dude. Like, this bitch is actually gonna sit here and make up stories about her seeing ghosts, but then takes it to the next level, dog, and tells me she sees my fucking dead mom. And she tried telling me she talked to my dead mom. After I was blown up and screaming, she said, well, I talked to her and she told me all these things about you. Don't you want... It's like, what the fuck? This bitch was insane, bro. Straight up wacko, man. But, you know, I was a dumbass 16-year-old, no balls, and I forgave this girl. I forgave this bitch for telling me she talked to my dead mom. What the hell, man? But you know the shitty thing? Literally not a week after me forgiving her for that nonsense, she cheated on me. Ho. So yeah, that was a big ass waste of 3 months of my 16-year-old life. Wasted my whole summer for that hoe. But think about this. I was doing YouTube when I was dating this girl. I had like 200 subs. And then when she cheated on me, like, you gotta think about it in my perspective. I'm like sitting over here like, oh, I know this bitch is kinda too ugly for me. But she cheated on me? Like, oh, what the hell? Maybe I'm not big old Ken dog. Maybe I ain't shit. Maybe that bitch looks too good for me. So, you know, it really destroyed little Kenny's confidence level. people, and, you know, I was pretty heartbroken for a while over that. Over some 3-month lust, I made that bother me. But because I made it bother me, I would just make YouTube videos every single day to try to, like, have something to do so I wasn't just sitting in my room bored. And because I did that, my channel started blowing up. Hey, bitch! Thank you! Oh, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that story. But if you've ever encountered a crazy-ass bitch like this, tell the story in the comments. I'd love to read it. But, yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you somehow encountered any satisfaction and or entertainment throughout the process of watching this video, then it's only fair if you give me a flat-ass thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And while you're at it, hit the damn subscribe button. You're not gaining anything from not subscribing, but when you subscribe, you gain the satisfaction out of making some random dude on the internet happy. So, yeah. Why not? Follow me on Instagram, redneck.tv. Add me on Snapchat, RNTV_15. And I'll catch you next time on the Redneck TV channel. Later.